So we need to talk for a minute about GEC AI systems as they pertain both to testing and also to lesson assignment, and also to other functions, AI functions that we're making available inside the GEC systems. So let's talk about testing first and lessons, because we have our input skills, which are reading and listening. And these are quite easy to evaluate from a programmatic perspective. It's just procedural programming. You don't really need any AI. And if you think about that, maybe you can get some insight into why these are easy, right? Now, for speaking and writing, if we do prompted speaking questions, and that just means that you give the student a block of text, maybe a sentence that they have to exactly match. Right, so it might say, my name is Jeff. That's the prompt. And they have to exactly say, my name is Jeff. If they say, name my is Jeff, it doesn't, they just have to exactly match it, or they get it wrong. And so this is basically a pronunciation test when you deliver it in speaking. And for writing, it's basically a typing test. So it doesn't assess the ability of the student to generate their own language, but open-ended questions do. So for reading and listening, prompted speaking and prompted writing, procedural checks are fine. You don't need AI. But for open-ended, that requires a sophisticated evaluation that AI is best equipped to deal with. So we have to turn AI on if we want to address these open-ended questions, or we just have to have the student complete the test, and then the teacher comes in later and analyzes what happened, and that has been the normal paradigm, where it's a teacher graded test, and we can still do that. Like if we go into the teacher's account here, I actually have a test open, and this was AI graded. So let me go into here from the teacher's side. Now the teacher can drill into this question, and they would be able to come in here and read this, and then here's the question, here's the student's answer, and then the teacher can score it down here, right? But this also has already been AI graded, and you can see that it's giving for relevance 2 out of 10. It's given for word count 10 out of 10. Grammar is generally correct, but there's repetitive and awkward phrasing. Listen, if a teacher was to try to go into here and grade this thing on all these metrics and come out with a balanced number, not only would they have to do all of the writing for the report, all of the math for the report to come up with a score, it would just be cost prohibitive. And yeah, so in this environment, though, if you turn the AI off, the student can still do everything, and there will be no AI score, but the teacher would be able to either generate an AI score, or they would be able to type in their own score. But here we have an AI generated score, and here it is, and if the teacher doesn't agree, the teacher can change it and save that independent of the report. Okay, so this is the way the AI systems work. Now AI can be a cost factor, okay, and as we said before, it will be much cheaper than having the teacher have to do everything, but still, you might not want that. You might, as a school, you might want to. So I'm in here as a school user. I'm in the general settings, and the school can either enable or disable the AI at the teacher level. So if it's enabled, that means all your teachers can use the AI at will. And let me show you what that looks like from the teacher's side. So here we are. I'm going to just choose any class here and go into the classroom. And here's these classroom settings where the teacher has the ability to show AI feedback or to turn on the AI teacher chat bot. This AI teacher bot can act as a teacher in the student lab. I'll show you that at some time. But if we go into, now we're going to put the chat bot also associated with, this is an AI feature, so it should also turn off. Right now we don't have it turning off. So when I turn it off for the school, at the school level, the teacher will lose this capability, but this capability will still be on. And we're going to put this capability also on the master switch at the school level. So let me show you what that means. So here AI is enabled. If I click that, you get the disabling of the AI. It's deactivated now. And if I go back and I refresh this page and I go in now to the settings, you'll see that this AI feedback has been turned off. Okay, so the teacher no longer has access to that. They should not have access to any AI at this point. So as we deliver more AI services into GEC, there will be more controls over which AI is able to be used. But just as a use case, and the way of closing, let me just say that here, for example, the teacher might want to turn on the AI during a test period. So let's say they give a test and they said they turn on the AI for a day during which that test is delivered. When the test is completed, they turn it off again, and then we don't accrue extra charges based on, the high cost of computation when we deliver the AI services. So that's a little bit of an overview on how AI is being used in GEC, and there's a lot more to say on that, but for this video I think that's a good overview.